Let's say if we're live on Instagram. I can't tell.
1 second. I don't believe so, not yet.
Oh, I know why. My bad. There we go.
Are we
I
live
was,
everywhere else?
yeah. I always forget to hit the yellow duck thing, stupid thing. Let's refresh that again. There we go. Okay. Hello everyone. We're live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, ever I don't know, all the things.
All
Matt and Josh from You Sell Comics. Today we're doing a little live auction slash 1 hour sale. So 2 items up for auction, 2 items up for 1 hour 50% off sale. Oh, also the reserve price on the auctions are also 50% off of the buy it now. So, which I guess doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Cause, well, yeah, it does. Someone could buy it now or just wait till it meets the reserve price. Anyways,
first.
so the first item is Thor 364, the first appearance of Throg. This book has been getting hotter again after Loki. Like it was hot, it was heating up, and then Loki came out, and then it went down a bit, but it's coming back up again.
Yes.
So I'll put all the links to that in the chat there. So you can go to usellcomics.com, sign up and bid and or buy. We have lots of other items, lots of vendors. We're a multi-vendor platform for selling comics, omnibuses, slabs, etc., etc. Let's see what else we got. Amazing Spider-Man 55 Gleason variant. That's up for auction. Put that in the chat. Reserve price is $14.99 today instead of 29. Haha, number one is up for on sale 50% off, so it's normally $29.99. Today it's $14.99. And a nice item is also up for auction for 1 hour today. The last Ronin number one.
Yes.
Normally $59.99. That's also reserve price on sale for $29.99. Unread copy probably easily get a 9.8 if you were to slab it. So you could do that if you wanted. Yeah. So a couple things today. We had an update this week, so I'll go over that for the platform, and then we'll, like normal, talk news of the week of comics and or pop culture, etc., etc. And if you have any questions, by all means, ask in the chat. We're a recently launched platform of selling comics, so we're 2 months, 2.5 months in now. It's going pretty good. So okay. So nothing really changed to the top here, but we added some sorting options and a little auction sticky. See if I can. It's a bit smaller, for instance, for the Instagram folks. Oh, also, it's definitely quicker on mobile now. We changed the way the change the way the images load for
Yes.
items. So it's you
Nice.
should notice an improvement on oh well. Yeah, so all new arrivals before used to go to just the front page here, but we've changed that. So this by default it's going to be just alphabetical order, and then
Oh,
if you want to
nice.
see new items listed that are up every day or every week, you'll just click on new arrivals. And obviously this is quite large because I'm made it vertical, but yeah, so that way you can see that, and then you can also sort by just auctions with an auction sticky. So if you do that and then want to look for graded, you'll hit the auction sticky, hit graded, and it'll filter that. So you can
Nice.
you can do one on top of the other. Like you're not looking for buy now, you're looking for auctions, but
Sure.
you're also looking for, like, if omnibuses are on auction or what have you. So you turn that off, and then you just you can go over
Sweet.
Where is okay? So if we um right, oh, sorting options. So you can sort by a number of filters now, high, low, high. Auction just started, auction just ending, busiest auctions. So it's auctions that are having a lot of bids. And also recently added. So if you happen to don't hit the top recently new arrivals, you can just do recently added and I'll sort there too. Yeah, so these buttons still work the same except for new arrivals. That's gonna do that. And then also we've added pagiation, which you can't see here because I have to refilter it. So you can see a reset button here, so that'll reset everything back. And now it's by page now, so you can do 50, 1 to 48. So 48 items per page. And now you have a page instead of endlessly scrolling, where it would one of the reasons why the mobile site was slow is because it was loading all the images at once. So
yeah,
yeah, so that helps with that. So
that's good.
Yeah, so obviously more updates to come, but that was kind of the big one to get out of the way for now.
Yeah.
And we'll be adding more soon, or I hope so. Yeah. Oh, we also did I talk about this last stream? But we also added we extended the I think we did that we extended the trial from 1 month to 3 months, just give everyone a bit more time to get used to the site.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's first 3 months are free. To try it out and sell and or buy. Like I said, so far still Silver Age X-Men has been selling quite well on the site. But there are a lot of good items. People are putting up some Batman, some Venom stuff. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So let's see. News of the week. If we are gonna start that. Where did those?
Oh, geez, okay. Already.
Well, did you want to say anything?
No.
Did you want to talk about like your token all day or your posters you put up in the background?
No,
what can we help you with today?
No, let's not go there. But no, let's dive into it. Let's start with the bad news first.
Yeah, so Marvel's gonna lose all the rights to all their characters. So the brother of Steve Ditko, one of the great Marvel creators / writers, along with some other family members of other writers, are suing Marvel to get copyright of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man.
Yes.
Get the rights back, I guess. So there's a lot of legalese, but essentially, after so many years, things go to public domain of a copyright, and then there's like a 5-year termination window where you can file to do that. The basic rule of works created and assigned prior to 1978 is that termination can be effective anytime within a 5-year window that opens exactly 56 years from the date of the copyright was originally secured. But even if that window was missed, the work was in its renewal term in 98, a second year. Oh, okay. So if they were within the 56 years and then someone renewed the copyright, it extends the 5-year window. So I'm not sure what they want to gain out of this besides pissing off every Marvel comic book fan, but I also understand, and this is a thing with Disney too, of their Star Wars old canon writers, is that Disney doesn't like to pay royalties on previous works. They have been shafting a lot of writers from the old extended universe of Star Wars, and yet still using characters from that and then not paying royalties on it. So back when these people were alive and creating these characters, owning an IP of a character and not the company who hired you to make that character, that wasn't a thing, but now it is. So it's one of the reasons why Image started, because McFarlane
Yeah.
wanted to keep his characters, right? So I can't fault them for wanting to get royalties over the IP their dad created, or brother, sorry. Laws change and evolve, but I don't like. I'm sure they'll work it out, and Marvel will just pay him off. Um,
Most likely.
but it seems kind of like a cash grab, and why not get yours too? I guess. I mean, Marvel's a
Yeah.
multi-billion-dollar company. I'm sure it's no. I don't know. It just like it kind of seems like they. I don't know that it seems petty. It's just you can see both sides of the argument.
Sure, of
Um,
course. But like as it is looked upon, and of course is going to be looked upon like this, is going to be sorry, I'm getting a phone call for some reason. Sorry about that.
fine.
Um Apologies.
You're a popular guy.
Wow. Um it's no matter what, it's going to be looked at like David versus Goliath, right? So it's like everyone's going to obviously going to be voting for like the little guy, and like at the same time it's like you're right, like they're a multi-billion-dollar company, so also like whatever, like
Yeah.
they're gonna pay them off, but the same thing is like they're not gonna pay them off that much. I don't think they're gonna get that much.
You don't think they'll
But
get a couple $100 million?
I I think it'll be under 100 for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. I don't know how they're gonna like show damages of money lost, but I don't know. We'll see. So
Yes.
if you're just joining the stream here, where you sell comics, or platform for anyone to sell comics, no commission. Right now we have just some quick auctions, 1 hour auctions, and/or items up for 50% off. Last Ronin first print. Haha number 1 is 50% off. 14.99. Trying to. It's hard to match the vertical of Instagram and then not.
Yes, it's very tough.
And then
Okay,
ASM
they'll have to
55.
suffer.
And then what's we got here? Thor 64 first prints of Throg. You can buy and/or bid at
Ooh.
usellcomics.com. It's free to sign up for anyone who wants to buy. If you want to sell comics, commission free, $10 a month for bin prices, 20 for auctions, and no commissions on auctions either. So it's just one flat rate every month. Yeah, so we're a new platform, so check us out if you are so inclined. Lots of nice good stuff up there.
Oh wow, I just saw this Amazing Spider-Man with Venom. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Amazing Spider-Man 299.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's a doozy.
If you have any questions about the platform, by all means, put them in the chat, and Josh and/or I will try to answer it. So moving on. So, well, I guess related to the previous story, this story, Marvel's suing the other. Marvel's countersuing.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah. So, Marvel. Let's see. So this guy claims it appears to be a blatant money grab from the family members. Oh, Stan Lee's brother's involved in it. Oh, yikes. Um,
Is he one of the ones that like completely fucked around with his estate, or
no, that
was
was
he one
like
of
a
the ones that saved it?
manager, I think. Like
Yeah, I knew there
his
were family
yeah,
members
that
involved though, weren't
like
there?
tried
So
to get him to sign stuff and like declared him
yeah.
incompetent or something. I don't know. Yeah, so this article says it's likely to be settled out of court. Worst case scenario Disney ends up co-owning the characters. I mean, sharing profits.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Hmm.
So, oh, and this actually includes more. So, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Hawkeye, and the Falcon. Um,
I can't see them
I
letting
wonder
go.
how that ties in with. So, in the case of Spider-Man, does Sony get pulled into that too because Sony
It
has
would have to.
licensed it from Marvel for movies, but not print. So how does that? Yeah.
They would have to be involved, and they would not be happy. I know that for sure. They'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, James McAvoy comments on possible return to X-Men. Doesn't, I don't know. I mean, he was great in it, but do we need to be reminded all the time of how bad the Fox X-Men universe was? I mean, it started out. The first two movies were great. Uh, X2
Yeah.
still holds up. X1 still a little these days,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
and Logan is fantastic, but the rest was kind of like what? Oh no, sorry. Days
Sorry.
of
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
First
Days of
class.
Future.
First class was
First
great too.
Class.
Yeah, Matthew Vaughn.
Days of Futures Past was. I actually like that one better than First Class, but that's just me.
You know what? I haven't
And
watched that
well,
one. Let's
I,
go back and
I
watch that one.
you should. I don't know. I thought Days of Futures Past was pretty decent. And then it got off the rails after that. Like let's
Well,
like
Brian Singer was too busy looking. Never mind.
yeah.
Yeah. So, the quote is, I'm all about doing good stuff. When I got asked to play Charles the first time, it was good stuff. This is kind of throwing shade already. It was good writing, and I was excited. If people offered me good writing, I was going to be excited. But I do feel like I've had a good ending with Charles. I guess I never saw what was the last movie called? Was it called Dark Phoenix?
Yes.
Anyways, I never watched it, so
No,
I don't know what his
I
ending
didn't
was.
either.
Did he have a
I
good
don't want to
ending?
know.
Does anyone know?
I don't want to know.
Um, so if my time is done, I'm happy with the time I spent and the time that I was given. And if good writing, it's talking a lot about good writing here. It
Top
comes in and
level.
people want to do stuff with me, I'll always be open to that. But it's got to be good. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think he's probably open to it because the current iteration of the MCU is pretty good writing for the most part. Um, I mean, if Fassbender and him would come back, I'm in. Like Fassbender's a phenomenal actor too, but
Yeah, Fassbender's good.
would they both want to come back and do it again? Like,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
We know Patrick Stewart's never coming back, so and Hugh Jackman, so I don't know.
You know that they're gonna try to pull a Hugh at some point in time.
Well, you think? Well, maybe he shows up as a cameo in Deadpool 3, like Ryan Reynolds just grinds his gears down to show up
God.
as I don't know, but he doesn't have to get in shape for it. I don't know, but then I don't know if he would be the kind of guy to like if I'm in Deadpool 3 and I show up as a cameo as like old Wolverine or something. Does that like
Yeah.
ruin or like tarnish what I accomplished with Logan?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
he was
there is a cat here. Sorry.
cats. Oh, speaking of, hello. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he I feel like he did feel like bury that character. So I
literally, that character was buried.
literally.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, we'll see, I guess. Okay. Moving on. A boy spin-off series. Let's go.
Is this confirmed?
Yeah. Officially been given the green light.
Oh, tell
My
me,
cat's about to walk right in front of me.
perfect. Mine's about to pause somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Check it out.
This is well, there she goes again. That's Sadie, everyone. Um now she's just gonna loaf right on my keyboard. Okay. Um
And cancel stream.
yeah. Well, who doesn't
Oh,
like a kitty
mine
cat?
just jumped up on
Oh,
my
there. It's the stream of cats today.
stream of cats.
Okay. It will be set. The Boys Spin-off series will be set at America's only college, exclusively for young adult superheroes, run by Bot International.
Nice.
So obviously, you have no idea what timeline. Oh, wait. Spin-off will head into production next, likely aiming for mid-2022 release. Wow, that's quick, actually.
It's pretty quick.
Given that The Boys season 3 just like wrapped a month ago, so we're not getting episodes of that for a while. So
Mhm.
I wonder if this is coming before that. I don't know.
I'm not
Weird.
sure. That is,
Um,
I could see it like around the same time.
they would. I don't know that they want to do that both at the same time. Like, it's
Not the
like a
same time, but like around the
oh,
same
like
time.
maybe
Do it two in a summer
like
or something.
yeah, yeah, okay. Boys season 3 and the Cans is probably the spin-off living. Yeah. Okay, bye, cat. Uh,
Mine stayed. Oh, sucker.
wait. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Greenlight a young Greenlight to a young adult spin-off. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Is this gonna be? Oh wait.
What are we reading?
Well, I'm just clarifying the what the show is gonna be. It's the unofficial description calls the untitled show. Oh, the official description calls the untitled show an irreverent R-rated series that explores the lives of hormonal. Oh, okay, R-rated. Okay, because down here below it says the boys spin-off series greenlighted by Amazon with Michelle Physicus. Amazon has given formal series to greenlight a YA spin-off, which usually means young adult. So like
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
tone. Like, oh god, you're gonna do a boy spin-off that's young adult, but
That's
the
the
description
WB.
says otherwise. So let's hope it's the description and not the
Yes.
accidental YA rating. Oh, that would be horrible. Okay. Um Moving on. What if head writer AC Bradley confirms episodes were longer prior to COVID, explains cliffhangers. Yeah, so if you've been watching What If, and I watched today's episode, which was probably the best so far. It was fantastic. Um,
Which oh, it was so today.
yeah, it was titled "What If Ultron Wins" or
Oh,
had won. Really,
tasty.
yeah, it's a really good episode. Um, so what if comics ended abruptly and really dark to prove the main timeline is better? The main timeline is a better timeline. So most of these episodes, if you haven't watched them, have ended on a cliffhanger and or like one scene you're like, huh?
Hmm.
Um, we used to use that as a reason to cut stories off a little bit shorter. All these episodes could have been 45 minutes. Some of the animatics were 35 minutes due to animation. In COVID, we could cut them a little bit shorter than we would have liked. So it seemed like these episodes were probably meant to be 35, 40, and they're really around 25, 30.
Yep.
Um, dude, your cat is so much bigger than mine.
Serious.
Um,
Jesus.
they also had some issues with because the mandate was to use the MCU characters. They kind of had to stay away from more original ideas.
Sure.
For Marvel Zombies, we went back to the original run and pulled some of the storylines from that because it was so much fun. It's a huge cult classic. Um, but yeah, so as the MCU expands with X-Men and Fantastic Four, and if they continue with the What If, then I think the episodes are should only just get better. But there's been a couple really good ones and a couple like, ugh, I feel like
Oh yeah.
if anyone has any, if anyone's liking that or not liking it, let us know in the comments. But yeah.
I would say that
So
I wasn't a big fan of about probably two episodes.
two out of the well, how many have you watched?
All of them except for the new one.
All of them. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. You're probably right. But two are kind of like ugh. The rest were
Yeah.
like decent to good. Too. The last one was good.
Yeah.
So I think there's one more episode. I think there's 9 total. So we'll see next week what the ultimate episode is and who shows up for it.
Yeah.
Oh, big news today, boy! Book of
Uh-huh.
Boba Fett gets
That was a
a
big
launch
one.
date, premiere date, and a sweet poster. Um, Book of Boba Fett will be premiering on Wednesday, December 29th. Um, the official synopsis reads: The Book of Boba Fett, a thrilling Star Wars adventure, finds legendary bounty hunter Boba Fett and mercenary Fennec Shand navigating galaxy's underworld when they return to the sands of Tatooine to stake their claim on the territory once ruled by Jabba Hutt and his crime syndicate. I'm so in for this.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's even bring up the sweet poster. Oh yeah, that is a sweet poster. Um, I don't remember. Is Bib Fortuna still alive? Because we saw him in. We saw he'd put on some weight in Mandalorian season 2, but I don't remember if he died or not. Can't remember. Anyways, so I wonder if he's gonna be in it. Um, and I heard that this takes place like directly after Mandalorian season 2. Um, so yeah, like whether it's 6 episodes, 8 episodes, 20. Well, I don't know about 20, but yeah, that'll be. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Dave Filoni and John Favreau have been very good at what they're doing, so
I
yeah,
really hope they don't ruin it. Like, you know what I mean? They run out of juice. You know what happens. You know what I mean?
run out
I
of
just
juice.
well, putting all their eggs in one basket. Fuck.
Eggs in one
Oh,
basket of what?
I don't the way that they're like doing like the shows and
Fan
everything. Like,
service with good storytelling.
no, hit the nail on the coffin. Exactly.
Yeah, you hope they don't run out of fan service and good storytelling. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I hope they don't run out of like you know what I mean. Just the way that they've been able to handle doing their projects so far, which I feel like they've had a lot of their own input, etc., etc. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah, they do have they seem to be getting more and more put on their plate.
yeah. So I'm just
Yeah,
worried.
that's a valid concern. You're worried about the quality slipping, given that they're doing a ton.
What happens if they start doing another, like, you know what I mean? Like other ones.
Well, yeah, like I don't think Dave Filoni really has. I mean, he might have aspirations to do something else sometime, but the dude's so into Star Wars. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
this is his dream to do this, and like he's totally happy in his job, and he's not like, you know, he's
Hmm.
not like looking at other things like, oh, what other properties can I touch? I mean, Favreau does it all, so maybe he's looking at like, you know what, I want to go make Chef 2 or something.
That'd be amazing. You know, like, we'll
but
probably get,
but I mean, if you stick Filoni with another one like Robert Rodriguez, or who's directed a couple episodes of Mandalorian, and I think he directed a couple episodes, or at least one episode of Book of Boba Fett.
mhm.
Um, Maybe stick him with kind of like a showrunner like that kind of has the visuals along with Filoni's storytelling and knowledge of the universe that kind of keep him on track, I guess, of
Yeah.
like what we talked about before, fan service and good storytelling. So, um, okay, so Marvel Comics, they switched to, so when Marvel Comics used to be with Diamond, they're kind of switching to Penguin. So with that, for publishing their comics and omnibuses, they have extended their FOC date from 23 days to 30 days for comic shops and ordering, which is also partly because the pandemic has put pressure on printing. The
Yeah.
shortage of paper. We're running out of paper.
Yeah. I just actually just read about that. And yeah, it's actually nuts. It's just, we're running out of everything. And why are we shocked? The world's running out of resources. We're losing everything.
um, well,
Give me a
why aren't we
break.
cutting down more trees? No. Or we have to go back to papyrus for writing stuff down. Um,
Where's my
you know how we would say, save on fucking paper. Stop putting shit in my mailbox of like coupons for Harveys and shit like that. I don't need that. I throw it out.
how dare you put those people out of
Yeah,
work?
like put it on my phone instead. Show me an ad on my phone. Like that only takes bandwidth and and some electricity. It doesn't take paper. And you know what? Oh, okay, so here we go. So here's a rant. So as a
Please.
company as a company, if you sell comics, we created a PO box, right? So we can have
Yeah.
stuff mailed to our business, but also we need a PO box for the Canadian laws if we want to send out newsletters through email.
Okay.
Um, so I've checked the box, I don't know, 2 or 3 times since we got it. It's all junk mail. Like, I've never signed up for anything under the PO box, but the post office is like mandated to put junk mail in all those PO boxes there. So like, I so if you're looking for a job, ZipRecruiter is looking for managers of my area. The Zip cars aren't here. It's I live in a small town of 70,000 people. We have buses and bikes. Like, it's not. Jesus. Yeah. So
It's insane.
stop printing junk mail and just keep printing comics. Um, yeah. So apparently also there was a lawsuit from a retailer about this. Okay, let's read about this. All at the same time that demand for printed product has been rising, we also point out specific issues that Marvel Comics has been having in this regard. Now there will be changes, and one of those changes just landed. Marvel Comics will be one of those changes has just landed. Marvel Comics will be increasing their FOC date from 23 days to 30 days. FOC stands for Final Order Cutoff, and it is the system negotiated by a lawsuit from retailer Brian Hibbs. That must be a really old case, but that enables comic book stores to change their order numbers up or down closer to publication. In the direct market, comic books are generally not returnable, and market circumstances can change in the 3 months between their initial orders and the comics turning up at the store. It is undeniable that increasing that date from 30 to 23 will make it harder for retailers to have accurate numbers reflecting the demands in the marketplace. But it will also allow Marvel another week between the fixing of the print run and when it arrives in stores. Right now, that's a week, and that will mean a lot more Marvel Comics, especially as they switch to a new exclusive distributor, Penguin Random House. Oh, so what's this? Oh, yeah, this was definitely old. 2003 was the lawsuit.
It's a little old.
I mean, so, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I believe when comics used to go out, or books or magazines, and there were too many, you just rip the front page and you could send them back to the distributor.
Right.
But they stopped allowing that. Like, again, you bought what you bought and you had to keep it or sell it. So I guess this was lawsuit. I'm gonna say it was probably about that. Will there be a difference amount of credit issued for late books versus books with creator charges? Oh, you know what? Oh, what happens to retailers who've gone out of business or are out of terms with Marvel Diamond? Well, this might be a good read, but we don't have time for it right now. But
Yes.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. So essentially, that just means for us that you'll have a week longer to put in your orders with retailers and or your local comic shop. If you're looking for a variant or like put something on, which I wonder how that affects omnibuses because they go on sale, pre-sale pretty early. Like,
Yep.
Chapters has pre-order omnibuses like 7 months in advance. Like I was looking at Mighty Thor by Matt Fraction omnibus, which I think was supposed to come out in November, but now it's delayed till April 2022, I think. And you could still pre-order it, and it's like, well, okay, it was pre-orderable 3 months before that for the November release, but now it's. How do we know it's going to be? How it's going to? I don't know. Chapters doesn't charge you anyways up front, I believe, when you order a
Really?
resale. Yeah. So there's a mix-up with the local comic shop that I wanted the Cosmic Ghost Rider Omni, and so they said they couldn't get it, and then I pre-ordered it at Chapters, and then I went to my comic shop 2 weeks ago to pick up my weekly thing, and they're like, "Oh, we have this Cosmic Ghost Rider for you." Huh? You told me you couldn't get it, so I pre-ordered it. Luckily, Chapters hadn't shipped it yet, so I was able to cancel it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and I just got it from the local shop, which ended up being cheaper.
That's good. Oh, and nice.
Yeah. So my local comic shop charges the American price for omnibuses and not the Canadian price, so it's generally like
Oh,
$20 cheaper.
that's very
Um,
nice of them.
yeah, like I don't know what their markup is after that, but yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal. So yeah, I'd rather. I I just ordered the X-Men Volume 1 and 2 reprints for them today too. Although I went
Nice.
in to get my pull box and Diamond hadn't shown up yet, the shipment, so I'll go tomorrow and get my stuff.
Of
So my
course.
only new comic books was Detective Comics and Batman Superman today.
Mhm.
Where were we? Oh
And
yeah,
just with that being said, we have about 23 minutes left on the auctions. The four bad boys up there right now.
yeah. The Mighty Thor, First Prince of Throg. That is up for $20 today, 50% off.
Mm.
Last Ronin, first print on red, easily a 9.8. That's the reserve price is today $29.99 instead of the buy it now. Uh, so if you want to bid up to that reserve price to get it, by all means. So we got, oh yeah, haha number one,
Yep.
Near Mint Plus. That's on sale now, right now for the hour, $14.99. So these are only up for an hour, the sale things too. So
Oh,
yeah, and then Amazing Spider-Man, Gleason variant with the web head. That is up for reserve price today is $14.99 instead of $29.99. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, 20 minutes left on that. Did I put
nice.
this in the Willy Wonka thing or did you?
Everything in a separate space
I
is
wonder
mine.
if I put it on that. Not that it. No. Oh yes, you put it in there.
No, I put them all in.
Willy Wonka's not comic related.
Oh
It's
well, come on.
no, it's totally fine. Actually, I just saw this today, and who doesn't love Rowan Atkinson? So
Of course, agreed.
um, so this is a prequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yep.
Rowan Atkinson, Olivia Colman, Sally Hawkins, and Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Chalamet, Chalamet,
Yeah.
as
So
the
what?
famous chocolatier. Keegan Michael
What?
Key is in an undisclosed role.
Wacky.
Yeah. So Timothy Chalamet is a pretty good actor.
Young. So he's going to be a young Willy Wonka.
Yeah. So he's got. I mean,
So,
he doesn't have Johnny Depp to live up to. He's got oh, now I forget his name.
oh, how dare you?
Blazing
And I do too.
Saddles,
I do
uh,
too.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh my God. It's word vomit. Uh, it's right there. Oh, I have to type it in. No,
Oh, he's right. Oh, Gene
Gene
Wilder.
Wilder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. We both got it at
Just
the
needed
same.
to, just needed to see his face.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah. So he doesn't have Johnny Depp to live up to. He's got Gene Wilder to live up to.
Yeah.
I don't think I only saw the Johnny Depp one once, and I don't remember it being that good.
I mean, it was Tim Burton, right? So it was just
Listen, Tim Burton has some like he can make some good movies, but he can just
yeah.
fundamentally not get it either. Like Batman, he could fundamentally not get Batman, which he did
Yeah.
fundamentally not get Batman.
That's
Or Superman with
guess.
Nick Cage.
Rip. One day we'll see. We'll see footage.
uh,
One day. One day.
well, they have that documentary. I think I watched it. Did I watch it?
Oh, I didn't. I didn't
Superman
watch
Lives.
that. Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, it was good. Um, yeah, if anyone has some comment on Superman Lives, they watch it. I think they're copying like it was, like it's wacky, but and Kevin, I'm pretty sure that's the same one. Kevin Smith was like kind of involved afterwards with John Peters, and I think
Right.
that's the same kind of realm. I don't know. Anyways,
Um,
um,
With that being said about Superman, I feel like I gotta rewatch Man of Steel. I feel like
Hobo
I don't
Superman?
know. Sorry.
Hobo Superman? I took that from
How
what
dare you?
Ralph Garman used to call him on the Kevin Smith podcast, Hobo
That's
Superman.
pretty funny.
Um,
That's
yeah, like I like Man of Steel right up until Pa Kent, and then it's like you don't get that dynamic at all, Zack
mm,
Snyder. So,
mm,
and I love like I'm a self-professed lover of Henry Cavill and anything. So,
yeah.
um, Witcher, uh, Superman, he's great at Mission Impossible. Uh, and he's a
Yes.
huge gamer, so that's like that's a bonus, right?
Yeah, of course. I have high hopes for Witcher season 2, so
We all
it'll
do.
be good.
We all do. I don't know.
We
Like
all
the first season's good. It's just it's hard to follow if you're
yeah,
not super paying attention.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost gotta rewatch it for the next season for sure.
Oh yeah, we watched it. We watched it in like a month, 2 months ago. 2 months ago.
Yeah.
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 So like I said, we're usellcomics.com for anyone who just joined. We're a platform, multi-vendor platform for selling comics, omnis, grades, etc., etc. No commissions on any sales. If you want to sign up and sell, go to usellcomics.com. Right now we have a couple of 1 hour sales slash auctions going on. Last Ronin, #1, first print. That's the reserve price, 50% off today, so that's $29.99 reserve price. Aha, #1. That's up $14 for the hour. ASM 55. Reserve price is $14.99 on that. We have 18 minutes left on that. And then Thor, Mighty Thor 364, first appearance of Throg. I'd say that's probably a good 9.2. Like it's a night. Like the covers are good, or the corners. The covers. The corners are pretty good on it. Like it's quite a nice book. You can see there that the no color breaking spine ticks. Yeah, nice book. So that's up for 50% off today, $20. If anyone ever wants to sign up and sell, you can sign up $10 a month to sell anything bin, and then $20 a month to run your own auctions. And no commissions. So you'll never get a weird invoice at the end of the month, like, oh, I sold this much and now I owe this much to a platform.
Never fun.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen with us. So
No.
so while we do that, we also talk news of the week. What's our last thing? Oh yeah, you put this thing in here.
Couple things if you want to
Did
keep
you
going.
did you put this in here just in case Blay was watching and you wanted to like get
No,
him
no.
steamed?
His lover Gina Carano, no, she doesn't have many fans over here, so that's okay.
Um, Leslie Lawless says fans pushing for her to replace Gina Carano the Mandalorian may have hurt her own plans. Oh, what?
Yeah, so
What?
apparently she was in talks with people already over there about something separate, and after everything happened, and the fans were like, "Oh yeah, blah blah, Switcher doing this." They didn't want to put her in anything because they felt like they'd be catering to them.
Oh, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, so they fucked
Idiots.
themselves. Because man, Lucy Lawless is a pretty good actor. Like I like her in a lot of
Oh, we
stuff.
just finished watching Battlestar Galactica again because
Yeah,
my wife had never seen it. So we just finished season 4
I
after
haven't
like
watched it.
season and then whatever, and then we come back to it later. But
I haven't watched it.
sorry, what?
I haven't watched
Watch
it.
any of it? Any of it? Like not even the first season? Dude,
No,
like we worked together at SciTel. Me, Mike Moon, and Matt Morris would all hang out on Battlestar Galactica nights and go over to his house and watch it, dude. Where were you?
sorry, not there.
It's okay. Sam Esmail from Mr. Robot's rebooting it, so
What?
yeah, yeah. That's one of his projects. He's rebooting Battlestar Galactica.
Amazing.
Yeah, like so. When I told my wife that after finishing this, she's like, this show is fucked up enough. Like, what's Sam Esmail gonna do with it? Yeah.
Amazing.
For a while, it was supposed to be Bryan Singer, and then he just screwed that up.
Yeah.
by being a
course.
pedophile. So, um,
Oh, there it is.
so unfortunately, oh, this is super. This is a big bummer, dude.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
a
what?
pretty
Maybe they'll
definite
do
bummer.
like the James Gunn thing and let it quiet down for a year or two, and then be
Yeah,
like,
that would be nice. That would be nice. I would like that for that to happen.
what could she play though? Like, I don't know that I want to see her be a Jedi, but like maybe a
No.
leader of a planet or something,
Sure, yeah, of course. Yeah.
or like maybe maybe like maybe a different, not like oh God, what's his name? Who did Forrest Whitaker play? Um,
Oh, I forget his name. Oh my
oh,
god.
my brain hurts. Saw Gerrero. Um,
Yes.
maybe not
Aguilera.
like Saw Gerrero, but like I don't know, maybe she leads like a syndicate or something. Like there is
Hmm.
High Republic has
There's a couple of characters she could definitely play.
so the bad guys in High Republic has they're like a group of marauders, and there's a couple of female characters in that maybe she could play. Um or she could be, yeah, she could play a High Republic Jedi. There's a couple of female characters there too.
Hmm.
Yeah. Damn it.
I know. I know. It's very sad. Very sad among all levels. Also, my video light's dying. Sorry.
Your
So,
video light, is it powered
yeah,
by solar?
it's actually powered by a tricycle, which is underneath me right now. I've been pedaling the entire time, and I'm just getting a little tired, so the light is dying now. No, I have it on battery, and
What?
I forgot to charge it.
You have a battery ring light?
I have a battery video light.
Oh, you're
I
using like your DSLR camera?
No, I'm
Oh.
using a video external video light that's like super rectangle wide. There is a AC adapter for it. I have it somewhere, but I don't know where it is currently.
Okay, so am I blaming you for this, or pretend producer Jonathan who you came up with?
Oh, it's definitely Jonathan's fault. It was on his to-do list, and when I came in, there was nothing stricken off. So
Christ.
absolute bullshit on his part.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if anyone has any ideas for who Lucy Lawless could
Sorry.
play in a Star Wars show,
Yes, give us.
could she be I suppose she could be a Mandalorian.
That would be cool.
Maybe
Oh
like
my god! And then they wait till like she takes off her helmet after episodes of like, oh, that'd be cool.
well, like Katie Sackhoff. Maybe maybe
Yeah,
she could be like another smuggler like Han Solo, but it's Lucy Lawless. She's got swagger. Yeah. Huh.
definite swagger. Definite
Swagger.
swag. Swags.
What else did you put in here? Oh yeah. So you also put in here um DC documentary. What's this?
Apparently there's a DC documentary for HBO they're making.
HBO
Uh,
Max has ordered three-part DC documentary series from Academy Award and Emmy-nominated director, producer, and showrunner Leslie Iwerks. Iwerks. Depends what
mhm.
country she's from. That I pronounce that I or not. Um, Berlanti. Greg Berlanti's involved. Ugh. Um, documentary series takes an unprecedented look at the enduring and influential legacy of DC, allowing fans to rediscover the universe of characters. Jim Lee said in a statement, DC has a rich legacy of over 80 years of iconic storytelling. Is this gonna like cover the controversies too? Or is it just gonna be like, hey, we're awesome and we do
It's
nothing
right.
wrong?
Like, yeah, it remains to be seen, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess DC Fandom's coming up too, eh? So
Right.
what do we expect to see at DC Fandom? Like Aquaman 2 footage. You gotta have Aquaman 2 footage by then, right?
Yeah. I mean, they said that they'd have. I thought they said they'd have trailers for all their movies.
So what will that be? Shazam 2, Black Adam,
Yeah.
Aquaman 2, and what else is there? Oh, the Batman?
Yeah. Oh, there'd be, yeah. So actually, sorry, both Batman projects are gonna have trailers.
Both? You
So
mean the both Batman? The Gotham TV show for HBO Max?
sorry, wait a minute. What am I thinking of? The Batman.
Yeah, so the Batman
And
is
no, no, the
Matt
yeah,
Reeves and
yeah, and then what
Twilight.
else? Robert Pattinson,
Right,
and
probably yeah.
then what else was it?
Does anyone else know what else DC fandom's gonna have besides Aquaman 2, Shazam 2, Black Adam, and the Batman? Is there another Batman project? Oh, back. Well, I think they're working on Batgirl, but there's no way that's started shooting yet.
No,
Green Lantern?
gonna bug me now.
Well, it bugs me too. Thanks for bringing it up.
Well, just give me a second, and I'll remember.
Um.
I won't. I won't remember. Oh no.
Anyways, well, okay. So DC fandom also, I think is I think Disney has something going else on that week. Is it that weekend too, or is it just October?
I can't remember.
No. Uh. So Venom, Let There Be Carnage reactions praise the Tom Hardy sequel. Highly skeptical of this. However,
Highly
it
skeptical.
almost feels it almost feels like a rated R superhero movie circa 2003 that has been edited for TV. That doesn't sound good. Does that sound good? An R-rated superhero movie that's been edited for TV.
Oh my god, amazing.
Like that's the quote that you think is gonna get people to
Pretty funny. It's funny.
Jesus. That doesn't get me excited about it.
Oh
Like
my
it's
god.
like it reminds me of being a kid when my dad would tape a movie I wanted to watch and then edit the shit out of it, like personally, like he'd
And absolutely destroyed.
commercials on it.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw the original like RoboCop. I saw the TV version of RoboCop, but then my parents had Christian edit a RoboCop. You think I think oh this is what it sounds like?
Oh my god. Wow. That's crazy.
It's all these bits, you considered it, you read the comics, and it's extreme, but that's not what we're here to do. We came here to make a movie which, and correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, there's a law and a rule into creating a movie that's successful with a lot of people. Oh yeah, like Deadpool didn't create a movie that's successful with a lot of people. Also made a rated R and made more money than Venom ever did.
Yeah, twice over.
And arguably Venom's like as popular a character as Deadpool. I want to say,
I would
like
say,
at least in the zeitgeist of comics, like Spider-Man, Venom.
I mean, there was no Deadpool Halloween costumes before the first Deadpool, right? But there were Venom costumes because he was in the third Spider-Man movie. So no matter
Yeah,
what, that was always kind of ingrained. Once that happened, that was always ingrained in, like, I guess, that pop culture of, like, comic books.
well, it comes out tomorrow
Yes.
night, so
Oh my
guess we'll.
god.
I'm not going to the theaters to see it.
I don't think I want to go to see the theaters to see it. No. Maybe a drive-in.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Maybe that.
We, my wife and I talked about that. Like, you know what? Would we go see a movie at a drive-in? And we probably would, except the drive-in near us is playing like garbage. Like it's old
No.
movies. Normally they play at least like one blockbuster, but
Yeah.
it's not been playing anything we want to see. So we would go. It's just although with with and before maybe we should probably wait till we get a new car before we do that. I don't want my
Sure.
I want the frame of my car to go like this as we're driving down the highway. At this
Huh.
point, with all the holes in the frame. Yeah. Um. Okay. So 5 minutes left in the off night
Yeah.
thing. Number one, Thor 364, Missing Spider-Man and the Last Ronin. That's all up for sale and or bid today. I think next week we are switching. We're switching again to Thursdays for a stream. That should be the final time we switch for a while. I think maybe next time you'll have something on Thursdays that wants to switch again. But
Sure, I'll try to do that. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. If you have any questions while you're in the chat about the platform, usellcomics.com, what you can do on it, how you sign up, what we're all about, feel free to have any questions in the chat. Josh and I will try and answer it. Yeah, like I said, we try to do this every week. Throw up a couple books just to like get people to look at the platform. We have a bunch of vendors on there. We just launched a couple, well, 2.5 months ago. So we're up almost to 30 vendors now, putting stuff up there.
Getting
Traffic
more
is
by the day as time is going on, which is
yeah,
good.
traffic's been steadily increasing in retention. So we're getting out there.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, if you have any friends who like to sell comics and want to save money by not getting any commission taken off their sales, by all means, let them know about us. And yeah, so there is 3 minutes. You know what? I'll just leave the two sales up there. The haha #1 and the last. No, what is it? What's the other one? Oh, the Thor 364. I'm gonna leave those up till tomorrow morning for 50% off. If anyone wants to, maybe someone watches the stream late or something, I'll just leave that up.
You're
The
so nice.
auctions will be done though in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, if you're wondering about that.
So nice.
Am I nice? I don't know.
I think so.
Probably. Yeah,
I think so.
I'm probably a nice guy.
I think so. I like the cover of Thor 361. I'm looking at it. Kind of like it.
Oh yeah, I put a bunch of Thor up there from one of my runs. 350 to 365 or something. The first appearance of Malekith is up there. There's a couple of really nice covers up there if anyone's trying to fill a run. And they're all actually really good really good grades, raw grades, but really good raw grades if
Yep.
people are trying to fill a run. And also someone put up Incredible Hulk. What was that? Let me bring that up. Someone just put up
What?
the classic. Oh yeah. Incredible Hulk 340 and 9.6. Classic
Ooh.
cover. Hulk in the blades. Wolverine's claws.
Yeah.
All the prices on here, if you're interested, are US dollars. Which I suppose if you're Canadian might actually help, given that it looks like the US is going to default on their loans on their debt ceiling. So our dollar might be worth a bit more than theirs again, like the old days. When's the last time? When's the last? I think before the economy crashed in 2008, before we all lost our jobs for a while.
Yeah, it was wasn't it like the early 2000s, I thought?
Yeah, it was like $1. We were worth, our Canadian dollars worth more than the American dollar.
I thought it was like $1.08 or something like that.
Yeah, it was at parity or above.
Yeah,
I remember that in my lifetime.
Yeah, me too, which is nice. And now it's what they
Oh yeah, what is that?
the US dollar is worth $1.32 here or something.
What? $1 US.
I can't remember. I haven't looked in months.
$1.27 Canadian.
Oh,
So it's 78 cents.
Jesus Christ. Disgusting.
Yeah, so maybe we'll go back to parity then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Nice. Anyways, so it's 10 o'clock, so we're done for the hour. Like I said, so we'll probably be back next Thursday at 9. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, we have a YouTube channel, Twitter. Facebook page, You Sell Comics, Twitch. We're on Twitch. We do occasionally stream video games for those who are interested. I streamed the Halo preview on the weekend, which is coming up again. Did you get an invite to that yet?
No, I didn't. Wait, the weekend. This is the weekend coming up.
There's two weekends. So it was past weekend and this weekend there's another preview.
Yeah, but I thought this weekend was the one where you could send your code to your friends.
Oh, is it? Oh, can I send my code to my friends?
Oh my God, please send me a code for Christ's sake.
Okay, so maybe we'll stream that this weekend if I have time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll leave those two items up for on sale
So nice.
for till tomorrow morning. And thanks for watching. Later.
Later.